Hey guys, I hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to discuss about listening module of the PT, which is almost toughest module because here it would be checked your listening ability and your native speaker, whether you are able to understand the native speaker, because all the pronunciation could be native speaker, so you need to understand their that sentences, right? So there are 8 total sub modules, and here is crucial part is that you need to manage your time, because would be time constant would be there, would you will be getting maximum 30 to 40 minutes, and within 40 minutes you need to complete 8 modules. But let me tell you that out of 8 sub modules, 4 are very important and 4 are not much important, because 4 modules are game changer for scoring your listening module. Write from dictation, listening, fill in the blanks, highlight incorrect word, and summarize spoken text. I want you to practice daily write from dictation 20 to 25, listening, fill in the blanks, which is to check your listening ability and spelling as well, because you need to write. Highlight incorrect word, it is very simple. You need to just understand that their pronunciation or native speaker, just you need to highlight that incorrect pronunciation. Okay, summarize spoken text, again you will get 1 or 2 summary spoken text, and that would be your that will be contributed towards your writing as well. So here write from dictation, summarize spoken text will contribute to your writing module. Listening, fill in the blanks, it will contribute to your reading module as well. All right, so without getting delay, let's start. So summarize spoken text like you will be hearing on lecture. Okay, and that audio would be there. You need to note it down, that important that keywords which could be the noun, adjective. Then you need to write that sentence, write down the sentence within 65 to 70 words, not more than that. If you are writing, because their range would be given 50 to 70, so if you are writing less than 50, your content and formation would marking would be dropped. So you need to maintain your word limit between 50 to 70. Ideally you should write 6 to 65. Okay, so here strategy should be, you need to listen carefully. Either you can write 3 or 4 sentences, or you can write that 7 to 8 keywords, and you need to write your sentence with 65 or length of the words. Remember, spelling must be checked before submitting, because that is important here. All right, now there is some template. You can use any template, which is you can use simply that the lecture is about that, he said that, and furthermore or moreover the speaker explained that sentence. You need to write the conclusion also, to conclude the uh, speaker said this. Okay, or else you can say that finally the speaker concluded by saying that, write the sentence. So here that uh, points should be, you need to write down the keywords, you need to write that sentences, word limit 65, and make sure that there is no spelling mistake. All right, then second, multiple type MCQ single answer, MCQ multiple answer is not important, but let me show you that how that would be formatted. Again, if you would be like in audio, there would be audio would be playing. Okay, so I need to stop it. All right, so when I think best strategy would be, when you are listening that audio, you need to write down the main key points, and then you check your questions and options, and choose the right option. Because if you do simultaneously that, reading that options and again listening, it will be tough. So better I would suggest you note down that key points, and then you go with that right option. All right, then MCQ multiple answers would be similar. There would be more than 2, or that 3 could be the right options, but there is negative marking. So I would suggest that you select that 1, and if you are very sure you can select that 2, then move forward. Don't give much time here, don't spend much time here, otherwise you will be losing that crucial that sections at end, which is right from dictation. So time management is very important. Listening, fill in the blanks, again there would be on transcript, but you would be listening on audio. And so here strategy should be, you need to be you will get 8 to 10 seconds. So within that time, just quickly scan that main before blank or after blank. Okay, then you just follow with the speaker, and wherever that the blanks, you need to listen carefully and write down that word. So I would suggest that you write down that word on pen and paper. Otherwise, if you try to write on screen, you could miss that that audio. So if you miss the track, it will be very tough to get into track and find out that right option. So better you take pen and paper, write down the words, and then you write on screen. All right, then this is very important. Highlight correct summary. Again, you will be hearing on audio, and based on that audio lecture, you need to find out that right correct summary, which is like this. So here all the sub modules will be that you will be hearing on audio. Okay, so here is that. So I suggest same thing here, same strategy goes here as well. You listen carefully, write down the key points, and then check options. Otherwise, if you do both things at a time, you cannot get that right content from that audio, and you may miss that right that options from here. So you do one thing at a time, listen that audio very, very carefully, and write down notes, and then come back and check that. That will be best strategy, I would say, because that typically I follow and I generally suggest my students. All right, so select missing word would be, I think, around 3 to 4. Okay, again here you will be hearing on audio, and there would be beep sound, so that would be replaced on word. You need to find out that right word. Okay, so what I would suggest here, you listen that audio carefully, and then you just read that quickly, that options, and based on that that audio content, you need to choose the right options. Okay, it could be that it will be easy if you try daily at least 1 or 2, it will be easy. Here you go. Highlight incorrect word, which is very important, and it is very easy also, because if you try daily at least 5, here is main thing is to check your listening ability and native word. So it's not opening, I think. Alright, so again it would be like an audio. That would be it has opened. Let me show you that. So there would be an audio. You need to check word by word. Some words would be pronounced incorrectly. You need to click that word which is pronounced incorrectly. All right, so here strategy should be, you need to follow that speaker, and you need to listen very carefully, and you just put your mouse and go with that speaker wherever there is mispronunciation, and then you just highlight like this. Okay, that would be highlight incorrect word, but you have to be very careful here. You don't do, so if you lose the track, it will be very tough to get the right option. and there would be some background noise as well while listening to the audio. Now the last section, okay, last would be right prompt dictation, which is very important to carry your score. So here you will be getting 4 to 5 right prompt dictations, and each question would be at around 8 to maximum 13 words length, that sentence. Okay, so you need to write all the sentence, all the words correctly. If you write any word wrongly, or any spelling mistake, or you have written something else, you will not be scored. You have to write words exactly that audio has been played or speaker has been said. So you need to exactly copy and write that sentences. If you miss any of them, you will not get scored. I mean, suppose if you miss one word, you will be deducting one. So here right prompt dictation, it will be contributing maximum 40, which is highest in listening module. So make sure you get enough time in right prompt dictation. You need to manage all other sub modules. So I hope you have understood. So this would be like an audio. You need to listen that audio. So here strategy would be, you can listen carefully. The sentence you can break into 2 or 3 chunks and remember it. So I would suggest you don't try to write immediate whenever that audio starts. You listen carefully, and another way you can write that initials on pen and paper or in screen, wherever you are comfortable. Then you write it back on screen. So that is that ideal. This strategy would be, either you can listen that audio and break it into different chunks, okay, and try to keep repeating in your head and write it. Otherwise you can write that initials of each word and then you write it back on screen. That is best strategy. You can follow it, but whichever you are comfortable, you go with that. I hope you have understood the listening module, and please don't forget to comments or likes. All right, I hope you will get if you keep practicing, you will get 90. I hope you will be fine.